Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome to Chess Poet 64. My name is Sagar, and to tell you very briefly about myself, I am a chess enthusiast and I am really interested in poetry, and that is the reason I started this channel, Chess Poet 64. What is this channel all about? What will the main subject of the poetry be? All these things I'll be covering it today. I'm going to give you a brief introduction about what my channel is and what exactly I'll be doing. So let us get started. The main aim of the channel. So first I just want to talk about the first one, to bring chess to common people through poetry. Now there are a lot of different sports which are quite famous, and they are usually famous because of the appeal it has on the people. And chess has obviously gained some momentum owing to the pandemic, but it is still not recognized as much as other sport. And one of the major intentions about why I'm actually doing this is to ensure that people also hear about chess, and they also want to play chess, maybe learn more about the history of the game, learn more about the players. So this is one of the main intentions, because poetry is closer to people, and when you put it across through poetry, I think it has some impact on people. So that is the first motive. Then what else is the motive? A tribute to the writers of the chess through poetry. Throughout the course of history, chess history, I mean, there have been a lot of writers who are not given due credits. Journalists who actually have reported on great matches, who have actually just waited just to get a glimpse of the players, who have written in detail about how the players were feeling about the matches. So these kinds of effort have been put by a lot of different people to make chess the sport it is today. So one of the intentions of me writing poems will also be about these writers, and I'm going to be writing about the writers. Next, of course, tribute to the players of the chess through poetry. I think this is obviously expected, because there have been a lot of good players in the history of chess. Of course, we may know a few little better than others, and a layman who's just started chess, or who might have heard about chess somewhere, might know about certain names, but one of the intentions is to ensure that I bring to light some more players who are not so famous, and of course who deserve all the attention as well. That is also one of the motive. Next one, this is just a comical point, a poetic justice to the beautiful sport chess. What exactly is a poetic justice? Poetic justice, in a way, trying to write in such a way that I think if somebody is reading about it, they should feel happy about it, and let's say the sport of chess should feel good also. The writing, that is one of the main intentions. It should be something like kind of an ode, a tribute to the sport, and that I have to do it properly, and that is also one of the intentions, to write poems in a way that I am going to be doing some kind of justice. What will the poems be about? That is the next point that I'm going to talk about. What will the poems be about? Anecdotes. There are a lot of interesting things that would have happened in the matches, a lot of interesting things that have happened between the game, a lot of interesting psychological quirks that would have happened between players. So I'm going to be covering those anecdotes, and then I'm going to be talking about I'm going to be writing poems about players, as I just told, players, coaches, writers as well, and world championship matches. There have been a lot of things that I've covered already by a lot of content creators about world championship matches. My aim is to do it only through poetry, of course, not analyzing the games in detail. I don't fit into that, but I am going to write about some interesting things about world championship matches. Then what about the other things, games, some interesting games that have happened in the sport? I'm going to be writing about that, interesting positions, chess positions. I think that is also something that I'm going to be looking at. So I just want to welcome you all to this journey, and I really hope you enjoy. And there have been a lot of great players who have inspired me, and There have been a lot of writers also. I've read quite some books, but I think none of them have made a greater impact than Gary Kasparov, especially due to the contribution to the chess literature that he has done. His 12 books is, even if one glances it on the surface level, there are a lot of things that one can pick up just by reading his complete volumes on chess. Of course, he has written on other topics as well, like deep thinking, life imitates chess. Yes, of course he has written, but I'm talking majorly about chess, which is about my great predecessors, Gary Kasparov on Kasparov, and Kasparov on modern chess. And I'm going to be modeling a lot of content on such classics, wherein I get ready information and I can write about it in a way that you all will enjoy it. That is one of the major motives. I hope you enjoy it, and do let me know what you feel about the poems, and thank you for your time. I again welcome.